So I have questions today. Today we're just going to talk. We're talking. So do you find your hair feeling parched all the time? Your ends feel trashy, and or because this also happened to me, do you find yourself applying products to your hair every single day of the week? That's not normal. I used to think it was. It's okay. But I have news for you. I have answers to your problems, solutions. It's not the products you're using that's causing all of these problems. The single strand knots, all of that, it's not the products. Your hair is dry. Your hair is dry. And dry hair don't grow. Dry hair don't look good. Dry hair is not happy hair. But don't you worry. Help is on the way. But seriously, I'm going to give you 5 need-to-know tips as to how to moisturize your hair properly and to keep it moisturized so you don't have to apply products every day, and it will show that your hair is moisturized. Some people I know, I'm not talking hypothetically here, I think their hair is 4C and it's actually just dry. And then I know people with 4C hair that it is beautifully moisturized all the time, and they don't have the problems that people that, oh, my hair is just constantly dry, you know, it's 4C, that's just how it is. Even if your hair is 4C, it can be moisturized, ma'am. That's why I'm here. So let's hop into these tips right away. Let's not waste any more time. This will be the note-taking portion of the video. Notebook, pens. Let's do this. The first point. Are you even deep conditioning your hair? To be honest, deep conditioning is so important. Like, so important. Like, if you know me in real life, even before my hair was natural, all I talked about was deep conditioning because it is so important. It doesn't matter if your hair is natural, relaxed, transitioning, especially if you're transitioning though. You have to deep condition. There is no way your hair will stay moisturized if you do not deep condition. I'm not talking deep condition when you remember every 2 months. Deep conditioning once a week is so important. So important. It makes your hair resilient, moisturized, luscious, all of that. You have to deep condition. It is literally like how the body needs water. That's what deep conditioning is to your hair. It's very, very important. Even if you're a lazy natural, you can deep condition with just a deep conditioner, shower cap, put it on in the shower, and get a thermal cap. If you're lazy and you don't want to get on a hooded dryer, you can deep condition without heat if you know your porosity. You know, put on the cap, get out the shower, walk around, do your errands for about 45 minutes to an hour. That's still deep conditioning. So you want to deep condition with heat and you don't have a dryer, a hooded dryer, you don't have a thermal cap, you don't want to walk around. Here's what. Get a wet towel, because trust me, I used to do this before I had the hooded dryer, or sometimes when I would be lazy, I would get a wet towel, wet it up, put it in the microwave so it get hot, put it on my head over the shower cap, tie it around it, walk around for about 30 minutes, heat still going in. That tip is for free. Tip number 1, make sure you are deep conditioning weekly. If you wash your hair every 2 weeks, you deep condition every 2 weeks. That is just how important it is. Now, let's get straight to tip number 2. Dos. This is actually 4, but 2. Tip number 2. Know your porosity. Your hair porosity. Let me just get a definition, or a quick definition, my definition at least. Hair porosity. It is how your hair reacts to products, so how it absorbs products. My porosity, low. There's 3 porosities: high, normal, low porosity. The main reason to know your porosity is to know how your hair absorbs product. My hair is low porosity, and with what that means is, when I'm deep conditioning, the best way for me to deep condition is with heat. It is with heat. So like I mentioned earlier, you can deep condition and just put on a shower cap and walk around. I can't do that because I'll just be wasting my time. Here's why. I don't know if you've ever seen, this is gonna get real scientific real quick. If you've ever seen like a microscopic picture of the hair strand, they're lying like this. When your hair is high porosity, it's open. Normal, it's like here. Low porosity, it's just completely closed. It don't like people, it don't like nothing. It is okay the way it is. So it's like this. With heat, why I need to do condition with heat is the heat helps to open so that moisture can get in. And by the time it closes back, the moisture is already in there. Now, I'm not going to speak on high porosity. Like, I know a little bit about it, but I don't like to speak on things I'm not well versed in. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But for the main reason for porosity, say I didn't know I was low porosity, I'm constantly deep conditioning without heat and just walking around. So now I'm thinking, but deep condition don't work because I do this every week and my hair still don't get moisturized. See, because I didn't know my porosity, I was really just wasting my time. If I was bold enough or didn't have enough time, I would show you, maybe I will one day, show you the difference in my hair when I deep condition without heat and when I deep condition with heat. I might do that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see the difference in my hair when I do those 2 things. And even if you can't see it, trust me, if you could feel it, it feels terrible. But yeah, tip number 2, like I said, know your porosity. Now let's get straight to the next tip. Tip number 3, I've brought visual aids. Make sure, I have to laugh when I think about this one. Make sure you are not using oils to moisturize your hair. If I'm thirsty, right? Say we're thirsty. We had a long day, working out, all that jazz. You're thirsty. Which one? Which one looks more appetizing to drink? This one? Or this one? I'm pretty sure you're gonna say water. Your hair is just an extension of your scalp. It's just an extension of your skin. If you're thirsty, you drink water, not oil. So why, if your hair feels dry, would you put oil on it? It doesn't make sense at all. If your hair feels dry, it needs water, not oils. Oils are sealants. So once the water is on there, then you add the oil to seal it in. You don't add the oil when your hair feels dry. It doesn't help. You're just sealing in dryness. And then to get the oil off, you have to wash your hair. Yeah, once you put the oil on, that's it. Hair shaft sealed. Don't make no sense you spraying it with water. It's sealed up. Nothing is going to go in. At that point, you have to wash your hair. Start from scratch. With shampoo, please. Hello, shampoo. Wash it with shampoo. When your hair feels dry, you need a product with water in it. Water being the main ingredient, like water is the first. I get so sick of people saying that, like, oh, your hair looks dry. What oil should I use to moisturize it? Well, sweetie, there is no oil to moisturize it because oil don't moisturize your hair. When your hair feels dry, it's already dry, like you wash it, all of that, it feels dry, right? Like you touch it, it just feels dry. Don't put oil on it. It's not going to do anything but make it shiny but dry. Or I should say greasy but dry. So yeah, no oils to moisturize. Water moisturizes, oil seal. Tip number 4. You're still sleeping on cotton? Because if you're not sleeping with a satin pillowcase, satin bonnet, or a satin scarf, I don't even know where to begin, because you need more help than I thought. So yeah, you make sure you are sleeping on silk or satin, whether that be, you don't like cover your hair. Okay, if you don't like cover your hair, buy a silk pillowcase. That's what I do. Or, oh, I don't really like the bonnet, so use a silk scarf. Then there is the ever so handy dandy bonnet. It is necessary. There is cute ones nowadays. They're everywhere. Make sure you sleep on silk or satin. There is no excuses for this one. There is literally, no. Make sure you do that. Because sleeping on cotton really dries your hair out. You might think like, oh, I sleep on cotton all the time and my hair feels okay. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of split ends, I promise you. You probably have single strand knots too. So keep sleeping on the cotton if you want to. I won't. I don't know about you, but I feel like I invest so much time and products into my hair. I'm not trying to lose all of that by sleeping on a cotton pillowcase. I'm wrapping my hair up with something silk or satin. It's just that simple. Tip number 4, make sure you are sleeping on silk or satin. No cotton in 2020. Tip number 5. We've reached the end. You guys have stuck with me and I'm so happy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Letting me help you is my greatest gift. It's just tip number 5. You still putting your hand in your hair every day? Oh, I thought we addressed this. Stop playing in your hair. The constant touching, and I don't even feel comfortable doing it like that. Once your hair is styled, you shouldn't have your hands up in it, playing, twirling, none of that. Our hair don't like that either. Natural hair is very bougie. It's very stush. The word of the day, stush. All the high maintenance thing, that's what natural hair is. Granted, once you get used to it, it's golden. It's smooth sailing. But sweetie, stop putting your hands in your hair. Please, for me, for your hair, that you just spent $10.99 on a product. Remember that? It smells good. It feels soft. Like angel kisses. But please, let it just mind its business. Stop putting your hands in your hair. Hand in hair syndrome. Trust me, I know you like to feel the coils, the kinks, the turns, all that. But your hair don't like to be touched. It causes breakage. Here's a vicious cycle. All these bad habits cause breakage, and breakage causes dryness, and dryness causes breakage. So it's a vicious cycle. If you have dryness, you have breakage. If you have breakage, you have dryness. Like, they go hand in hand. So to reduce dryness, reduce breakage. It's just, they go hand in hand. Like I said, make sure you're not putting your hands in your hair all throughout the day. Want your hairstyle, leave it alone. Let it be cute. Just let it do its thing. At night, you put it up. Morning, you fix it. Nighttime, mornings. That's the only time you see it. Only time. Otherwise, leave it alone. And that, my friends, is my TED Talk. Thank you for watching.